Hey guys, what's up? Ever since the plasma pistol was buffed some months ago, I still get asked every once in a while on how it does in comparison to the bow. People are always asking about what's the meta in this game, what's the best class, what are the best weapons, what should I use the pistol, should I use the bow? And I already mentioned a few times that I think they are even right now. I think both the plasma pistol and the bow are great options, but I decided to give it more of a try in private matches in using the plasma pistol in the private matches against primate fightings, because if you want to evaluate if something is good enough in this game, you need to try it against a good primate fighting, because everything can work against bad players in this game. Like I even showcased just like last week a video of me just using a scout class with war club and no perks, no gear, and still managed to win, because in public games just fighting players are just really bad, so anything can work against them. So I decided to evaluate the pistol once again in some private matches. I'm gonna be showing two matches which were done in my last live stream. The last live stream that I played Predator Hunting Grounds, that was the other day, I decided to give it a try of this build right here, which is my opinion one of the best build that can be used for the Wolf class. Also, I've been asked to what's the best best build for Wolf. I already showcased some Wolf builds, mainly the ones that I used together with the detail lens, because I had a focus on plasma caster, but this build here is focused on the plasma pistol. So I just decided to go with a different pair combination, which is, I mean, of course, it's gonna be downrange medic and large pounds, because this has been the meta like for maybe 2 years. I mean, the meta in this game doesn't really change much over time. It's still the same. It's still like usually well-balanced classes with a good amount of perk and gear points that are fast, that have balanced stats, are usually fast enough, because low classes are not very good in this game. So fast classes with balanced stats, good amount of energy, and anti-weapons tend to be always long-range weapons. Some weapons get buffed here and there, and then they become more viable to use. Like the pistol was buffed, like the disc became the meta after they increased its number to 3 and changed it a little bit how it flies, which is the same thing. But usually things don't change that much, and I don't think they're gonna be changing that much from now on. I don't think the meta is gonna go much far away from what we are seeing right here. So yeah, about the matches. The matches, I decided to focus a lot on the combi plasma pistol combo, which is the same thing that I do with the bow. I just throw the Combistick and I will try to follow with a plasma pistol shot, just like I do it with the bow. I just throw the combi, follow with the arrow shot, and usually that's a very fast way to get someone down fast. You just hit the combi, follow it with a hit from either the pistol or the bow, and most of the classes are gonna be able to get down if you get those hits. And especially with the assassin specialization, if you get at least one of those hits either from the pistol or the combi from the back, they are definitely gonna get down, because Assassin Specialization increases damage by 20%, and that stacks up with downrange that I'm using here, so it's gonna be an increase of 30% damage boost from either weapon if I manage to get a hit from the back, which can be pretty good. This combo, while throwing the combi and following with a pistol shot, can usually get most of the classes down, but you just have to get those hits. You cannot miss, which is something that happened. You guys are gonna notice that both matches started with me going second win without getting a kill. I ended up missing a little too much. I managed to get one guy down, but I was not fast enough. I did not have enough HP to secure the kill fast enough. I just ended up not being able to hit the hits fast enough. But eventually, as the match went off, and I started to get not only the red hits, but the red consecutive hits, because the key for everything in this game for Pred, either the pistol or the bow, it's always about getting consecutive hits. In regards to the pistol, it has not only to be consecutive hits, but consecutive direct hits, because the plasma pistol, unlike the bow, is not just like one projectile that you hit and you get ulti damage. The plasma pistol has like 3 little projectiles, and you need to hit every single one of them to get the maximum damage, which is higher than the damage of the bow. So the pistol does a little bit more damage when it's body shots, which is advantage over the bow. The disadvantage of the pistol is that exactly you need to get the direct hits from the 3 little particles. You need to get, which is one of the reasons why the damage from the pistol can vary a lot. If you don't get the 3 projectiles on the fighting, the damage is gonna keep decreasing. You just always need to get the right hits from it to be able to maximize its damage. I think both weapons can be very good. As long as you're getting consecutive direct hits, you're gonna be doing fine. The pistol does more damage, it's good. But with the bow, it has the advantage of the headshots. The pistol does not get extra damage from the headshots, the bow does. So the quick shots of the bow are gonna be able to do more damage if they get it from the head. And also it has the option to be able to do the charged shots, which will be able to do more damage than the pistol, regardless of being body or headshots. So I think that overall they are pretty even in my opinion right now. I think that in certain occasions the pistol can be better. I feel like for long range, in regards to quick shots, I'm getting more consecutive quick shots with the pistol from far range than with the bow. So for that it helps. The biggest advantage, in my opinion, of the pistol in regards to the bow are two things. First, you don't have to go get your ammo when you run out of it. You just have to reload. The pistol, the bow sometimes I run out of arrows, and I usually it's like in bad situations in the middle of a fight where I don't really have the time, or it's like the fighting is at the end of the mission. I don't have the time to go get all my arrows back, and that makes me lose some matches. With the pistol, I don't have to worry about that. I just have to reload, and usually the clip of 8 bullets that you can shoot is usually 8 bullets is enough during a fight to be able to get someone down and get a kill. Usually, like if you don't get someone down after you do 8 shots, I mean you probably need to go away anyway to heal. So you're gonna heal and reload anyway. I know that the reloading usually gives away our position because it makes noise, but you just have to always be careful in regards to that. And usually, like I said, 8 bullets of the pistol is usually enough to during engagement to get someone down and secure a kill. I mean, if you have to reload, it's probably because you have been under fire for too long. You need to go away. Second advantage of the pistol over the bow is that you can finish downed fighting players faster with it. The damage is higher, it's like a shotgun, especially at point blank, so you can kill them faster. And if you can kill them faster, that's gonna be less time that you're gonna be staying under fire. Usually to kill people that are down is gonna take like between 3 and 4 arrows. With the pistol is like 2 or 3 plasma hits, and when they are down, it's easier to get the red hits. It's not like when they are moving, shooting, jumping, running, which is gonna be harder to get the red hits with the pistol. When they are down, it's usually far easier, and you can get people killed with like sometimes just 2 shots with the pistol, and that's like almost like half the time that you're gonna be under fire if you are using the bow. And if you can get away fire after securing a kill, it's always better because you're gonna be taking less damage. You might not go second in before it happens. So it can be pretty good. So the pistol has some advantage over the bow. The bow has other advantages as well, mainly in regards to the headshot damage and the charged shots. But I think they can be pretty even. And if you are being able to get the red hits, the consecutive red hits, I think both can be great. But it's just really about aiming in the end. Like if you miss, regardless of pistol or the bow, you're gonna get melted by the fighting. If you're not missing, you're gonna be able to get a kill. So a recap on why this is one of the best Wolf builds. Has the best specialization for it, in my opinion, which is Assassin. That's gonna get more damage for you. It's gonna be 20%, which is the high. It's higher, even higher than Stalker and Analytic. The only problem is that it's situation. You have to sometimes focus on angles that will allow you to hit the fighting from the back. It has one of the best weapons in the game, which is the Combistick, mainly for 20 plasma pistol. I know that people are gonna say, "Oh, why don't you use the disc instead?" I already mentioned in other videos that if I'm playing against fighting players that are not using things that are overpowered in the fighting side and broken, like Recon with Tracker, Dante class, or Support class, I tend to give them a chance of not using the Smart Disc. I feel like it's just a more fun match. It's not fun to just fight against a flying frisbee, I think that using the combi stick can be just more of a fun gameplay to not only fight against, but also to use for. I just have more fun just trying to get those combi throws are very satisfying trying to hit. So, but if you want to disc can also be a good build for it. This might be better if you are good with the disc, if you play with a high sensitivity, because the disc can become very overpowered. If you are able to play with 0 ping in a private match, and if you are playing with high sensitivity, this can be very overpowering in this game. The pistol or the bow, either one is a good option. So I think these are the best options. Just one, we have either the combi stick or the smart disc, and the other weapon should have or the bow or the pistol. People are gonna say, "Oh, how about the bow and the pistol?" The reason why I don't use this is because the time to change from one to another takes longer. I feel like it's just it takes less time for me to throw a combi and follow with either the bow or the pistol than to do this with just 2 weapons. If I try to change between either of these weapons, it takes too long. During a middle of a fight, it takes too long. I'm just gonna get shot. I will have like a few seconds, which it's gonna take for me to change the weapon. I want to be able to fight while that is happening. With the combi throw, after the combi throw, you can change very fast to either of these weapons. And I feel like it's better just for the combos of just following one weapon with another and applying a higher amount of damage in a short amount of time. I feel like the combi together with either of these weapons, it just tends to work better in my opinion. For the gear is the weakness of Wolf. Its biggest weakness that you cannot bring traps, which can really, in some occasions, really make you win the match. But still, like, so we're gonna have Haley medkits, auto decoys, which can be useful. Lately, I've been using motion detectors on Wolf. I decided to go with auto decoys because I'm trying to be sneaky in certain occasions to get the fighting from the back, to get assassin boost, try to hit them with the attacks from behind and by surprise. And if they always know where I'm coming from because of all the noise that the Predator does in the game, it's kind of hard. So auto decoys sometimes it can help in some situations because they are gonna be hearing clicking noises coming from all sides, multiple sides. In certain occasions, it can allow you to have an element of surprise because they won't be able to hear the direction where you are coming from well, unless they destroy the decoys fast. But, well, it can help in certain situations. I put the wrist launcher because, I mean, I only have 1 point left don't have anything else to use this on. For the perks, usually I went with the usual meta perk combination that I have been using on like other classes like Hunter, which is just downrange medic and large pawns. I mentioned many times, medic and large pawns are great together because you're gonna have 4 medkits mainly. I mean, also large pawns also increase the amount of decoys and traps you can use in other classes, but it's mainly for the medkits because having 4 medkits is very useful because you don't have to always rely on the pigs, and fightings can just camp at the pigs, control the pig areas to prevent you from healing. So with the medkits, you can have 4 medkits, so you won't have to rely on pigs a lot. And together with medkits, it's a good combination because you're gonna have 4 medkits that you can heal at a faster rate. And healing fast allows you to get back to the fight fast, not give the fighting a break, not allow them to proceed much with the mission. And also, if the fighting tries to chase you down, to try to kill you before you can fully heal, with medics sometimes you can heal before that happens. You can get back to the action fast and prevent the fighting from killing you. So this combination works very well. Downrange, because I always want more damage. People are gonna say, oh, you're not even using all the perk points, because it's really not necessary. The other perks combination which I tried with Wolf, who have detail lens, downrange, and impenetrable, I tried it out, and I reached the conclusion that impenetrable doesn't really make that much difference. Not against a squad like this when you have like that much damage, having multiple, really everybody in the fighting hitting you with the shots, and consider how high the fighting damage is on this game, I don't think it really makes that much difference. I don't think it's gonna help you that much. Impenetrable is not really worth it. I think these perks here are overall better. Detail lens is a good perk, but the focus on these matches was try to use the plasma pistol more than the plasma caster, so that's why I did not use it. But it can also be a good option. But then again, this combination just well, especially large pawns and medic together, they just work so well. Downrange, you always want to have the extra damage. You might want to trade one of these two for the lens if you're gonna focus more on plasma, but it was not the situation in here. I just wanted something else. But I think the best perks in the game are medic, large pawns, downrange, and the lens. If you don't have points to spare, sometimes you can use perks like Modify Reserve, can help a little bit. Classes like Elder or Cleopatra, they might need Adrenal. I don't think Wolf needs Adrenal. Despite him having a stamina in the lower side, I think that even he doesn't have a good amount of stamina, he has less than Hunter, but the stamina regeneration speed is around the same. So even though you don't have much stamina, a little less, it's like between Elder and Hunter, or like between Berserker and Hunter, but the regeneration is the same as Hunter, so I think it's manageable. I don't think you need Adrenal on Wolf, really, I don't. His movement speed is one of his strengths, he's really fast. HP has his HP in the higher side, a little bit between Berserker and Hunter, but he doesn't have the same bullet damage resistance that the Hunter has, so in practice, against bullets like his sniper shots, it doesn't really make that much difference. But, well, I think this really is one of the best options for Wolf. You don't really need all his perk points, just one of the reasons I think they could nerf his perk points and increase his gear to make him better, to make him more balanced. Usually, balanced classes tend to work better. But yeah, I mean, it's the build that I'm talking is nothing really surprising. It's usually the usual meta. The meta in this game has been the same for over a year. Like these perks here, I remember when January of last year, I think it was, so it's been over a year since I started to run these builds with downrange medic and large pawns together. And it's still the meta, it didn't change. The same thing for the weapons. Ranged weapons tend to be better. Classes that are well balanced, classes that are fast and have a high amount of energy tend to work better than the classes that don't. The best classes are still like the same. Hunter, Elder, City Hunter, Cleopatra, Wolf and Mr. Black can kind of be considered around the same thing because they are just overall balanced. Wolf at least has a high amount of speed and energy to make up for his gear points. But usually the meta in this game in regards to classes or weapons tend to be the same. The only last change that we had to the meta was the buff to the plasma piece, so we kind of made it more viable to use, as you guys are going to be able to see here. And before that it was the disc. I mean, the disc didn't used to be a meta choice, but when they changed it a little about how it flied and increased its number to 3, it really became the best option overall to use. I mean, as long as you have a low ping. But the meta in this game is pretty much the same, and I don't think it's going to be changing much. I don't think we're going to have much differences in the gameplay from now on. But now I'm gonna be showing the 2 matches which I play with this build right here, and you're gonna be able to see why it can work so well. Oh my god, how many ammo crates can they have? Oh shit. Oh, that was a bad start. I lost my combi, I won't be able to get it back now. Bad. No, yeah, you can't reclaim because the damage is retarded. No, plasma pistol is actually nice. You know. Finally, a good wolf predator. Oh, why? Wait, let me see if I can. I missed it. Again, like I can't fucking quick aim and not fast enough. Because I missed that combi. Only I hadn't missed the combi. Oh, Pierce claimed it for me, but I didn't claim him. They're chasing. Bullshit, dude, I lost all my HP in 1 second. This game is so fucking retarded. When they just stay inside the building, there's not much you can do. Get behind the vehicle. Oh, hello, Riftic. Thanks. I managed to win the first one. Don't claim if you use pistol, get behind the vehicle and shoot the opponent to death. Yeah, but they are just camping inside here. Oh, they managed to mod up. Oh, really? It didn't go? Bullshit damage. I can't hit, like, it's fucking retarded. I shot sideways, it shot sideways. It shot sideways, the shot is going sideways. This game. Just die. Fucking die. I'm done here. Fuck. Oh, hello, Hash. How you doing?